What's going on? It's Ben here from Flick, and in today's video, we're gonna help you add closed captions to your Instagram stories, reels, as well as other content across Instagram to make your content more engaging and more accessible. And luckily, this is very easy to do, so let's get right into it. So first of all, let's start with why you'd wanna add closed captions to your content in general. First off, it makes your content far more engaging, plus a ton of people on Instagram are consuming content without the audio. So if you are speaking to someone and there's not a way to read what you're saying, the message could be lost. Plus, it also helps to make your content far more accessible and can actually help with discoverability and reach overall. So let's start off with how to add captions to your stories. If you're an avid story creator on Instagram, chances are in a lot of your stories, you're either talking directly to the camera or doing some sort of voiceover. So adding captions can really help to take the whole level of engagement from that story to another level. And luckily, it is very, very easy to do because Instagram actually has a built-in feature which will do it for you on the app. So this makes it very easy to add captions in real time, and you also don't have to take all the time typing out each word. But because these captions are auto-generated, there will be the odd spelling error or grammar issue, but you can easily go in and change it. So here's exactly how to add captions to your story. First, upload an Instagram story that features talking audio. Then in editor mode, swipe up to where you would normally find polls, hashtags, location tags, and stickers. Once here, select captions. Instagram will then automatically transcribe the audio from that story, which you can then click to edit or change the color or font of the text. Select done, then resize the text to however you would like, and you're good to go. So next, let's walk through how to add captions to your Instagram Reels content. So Instagram has put a massive emphasis on Instagram Reels, and creators that are using the new content feature are getting a ton of reach and exposure because of it. And since Reels are video based, you may want to include voiceovers or even just footage talking directly to the camera. So captions are a great idea to include on your Reels as well whenever you're talking on them. And luckily, Instagram has made this very easy as well, and here's how you do it. First, upload or record a reel that includes talking audio. When you're happy with the video, click through to preview mode. Select the stickers option and then click captions. From here, you can edit or change the automatically transcribed audio to fit your video. Select done, then resize the text how you like it, and you're finished. So now let's move on to how to add closed captions to your IGTV content. And adding closed captions to your IGTV content is equally as important, if not more, because this content can be longer than a minute, and it typically is some sort of talking head content, or there's at least some sort of talking element to it. So closed captions can be a massive, massive help to keep people around and keep them watching. And to do this with IGTV is a slightly different process because of the longer length of the content. But here's how you do it. First, upload your IGTV video and select or upload a cover and then click next. In the section where you have the option to add a title and description, scroll down to advanced settings. In accessibility, select show captions. Then click done and the captions will automatically be added. A quick note with IGTV captions though is that you don't have the ability to edit the automatically generated captions, and it will take a few minutes to show up on your content. If you're enjoying this video, please take 2 seconds to smash the like button on your screen. And if you're a fan of Instagram content and you're looking to grow over Instagram, be sure to subscribe to Flick's YouTube channel. We post weekly videos here to help you do just that. So that's how to easily add closed captions to the different kinds of content you're posting on Instagram. So now that we've covered that, here are some more tips to make your content even more accessible. And accessibility is a huge focus for Instagram, which is why they're constantly rolling out new features to creators to allow them to make their content even more accessible. So as a content creator or an Instagram user, accessibility should be a core part of your strategy and focus. And here are some easy ways to make your content more accessible. The first tip is to make sure that any text you're using is legible and readable. It's awesome that you're using closed captions on your content, but if you do it in a way that doesn't make it easy to see and consume, it kind of defeats the purpose. So making it very clear and easy to read is a great way to make it far more accessible and ensure that it's achieving its desired task. And being thoughtful with the color and font that you're using on your videos can go a long way in terms of making it easy to read or not easy to read. For example, many people find it difficult to read red writing on a blue background. So to be safe, you should try to use contrasting colors like black and white that aren't too bright. The second tip is to add visual cues to your content. Aside from text, you can make your content far more engaging and fun to follow by using the other tools that Instagram gives you. Examples of this could be using visual cues like stickers, polls, or images and sound effects. The third tip is to add alternative text to your posts. Alt text is transmitted when the video or photo has not fully loaded yet, or if the user is visually impaired. So by adding accurate alt text, you're not only making it easier for people to consume that content, you're also making it easier for Instagram to determine what kind of content it actually is. And this has been said to help propel your content content to a more targeted and specific audience, which helps with discoverability as well as organic reach. Tip number 4 is to make any references, links, or documents very easy to access. If you reference any content that isn't your own, or you mention tools that would be great for your followers to access, making these different tools easy to access should be a priority. And you can easily do this using your link in your bio or a tool like Linktree. But through making anything you mention easy to access, it's gonna help to build that relationship and trust with your followers. Accessibility tip number 5 is to consider your use of emojis. And I know this might sound obscure, but believe it or not, different emojis have different meanings. For example, there are multiple emojis that showcase cars, but their translation is very different and can have different connotations. For example, the emoji on your screen right now means automobile, but the other emoji that just popped up, although it looks the same, actually means oncoming automobile. So being thoughtful with the emojis you're using can make things even more accessible. So those are 5 quick accessibility tips that you can help roll into your Instagram strategy, but the focus here should really just be on the thought process of making your content as accessible as possible so that it can reach the widest audience the most effectively. And as an Instagram creator, one of your biggest goals is to reach a wider audience, and one of the best ways to do that is through using the right Instagram hashtags. And luckily for you, we just rolled out our 2021 Instagram hashtag guide, and it is linked in the card above. Go ahead and check that out. It will teach you everything you need to know about using hashtags and using them effectively. So go check that out. It should be on your screen right now. It'll be a massive help, and I'll see you over there. Peace.